Good morning, everybody. What a crazy week, man. What a crazy week. Jody, good morning. Dog, good morning. How are you guys? It's good to see you today. Put my pill medicine thing together. I always face it like yesterday morning when I took the last one. You know what I mean? And I always forget that it's empty. And during the day I should be feeling I forget until the next morning. Like, oh, and I got to take my medicine and I didn't have any in there. Because I'm an airhead. How is everybody? It's good to see you guys, man. Oh, what a week. Hey, John. Morning, buddy. Has Mama got home yet, John? I fixed one side of my truck. I got, the axle and the strut and everything put in, and something isn't right about it. So I got to take it back apart. But I had to go pick Sandy Toes up at Chris and Telly's. Hey, morning, Gabe. And I didn't want to drive it. It's like, man, dude, you don't want to drive this thing. And so I ended up using a friend of mine's car. But I left here at, I don't know, 5 in the morning maybe, and didn't get home till like 9 o'clock at night. Because when I got on the interstate coming home, there was a wreck. So we literally sat still for 45 minutes, 40 minutes. No way to get off, no exit or nothing. And then after that, it was stop and go, stop and go. It was raining hard. It was stop and go because of construction zones and stuff. It was nighttime when I was working. I don't know why it was like that, but man, by the time I got home, I was spanked. And then I don't even know what day that was. Monday, was it? Yeah, I think it was Monday. Oh, cool, man, cool. I'll pray for him. Be safe, Sean. And I forget. But anyway, I had to see a house yesterday, and what was it? Oh, the furnace isn't working, and they're coming to replace the furnace and AC and everything. It's supposed to come today, but the flue part is on back order or something, and they ain't coming till tomorrow or till next Friday. And dude, it was 39 degrees last night. You talk about waking up chilly. I woke up chilly. Did I post the thing? I can't remember. But it just seems like a week dragged on and on and on. I'm on my computer instead of my laptop. My laptop's out in the garage. I was using it when I was working on the car. Had the video up so I could check it as I went. But there's something, I am actually, what do you call it? Traction control sensor, that's it. For some reason, the light's coming on for it. And I got to get the alignment done. I'm doing the other side hopefully this weekend. But I got to get an alignment done after nobody said anything about having to get the alignment done. But I tried to adjust it a little bit, but it's one of them. You should have known your limitations and not been messing with a cat. If you were behind my computer screens, I am bringing the squirt gun with me. There we go. All right. Anyway, yeah, Don, I am tired, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been a long week for some reason. Then I got to say house again today at 3. But that's good because that'll be my 2 appraisals for this week coming up. So I have to limit how many I can do now. So I can only make 24,000 this year. So I gotta limit how many I do each week. Man, dude, that'd be, God, John, I would love to do that, man. I thought about, I ain't got the money to drive there, let alone gas here right now because they had a, what are you doing, kitty cat? Where are you at? Hmm? How'd you move that door out? I guess they had a suspended the state tax on gas for the last year or something. I don't know, but it expired 2 days ago or something. $4.99 a gallon. $4.99 a gallon. I was like, you got to be. I just glad I filled up my car before it happened. But yeah, man, $5 a gallon for fucking gasoline. I give. I mean, there's no way I can, when I start getting Social Security, I have to save up money to be able to go anywhere, because gas like that, there's no way I could afford. I mean, it would take a big chunk of my monthly Social Security retirement money just to do that. 419. I've never that I can remember in my lifetime seen gas at 4.99. That's the highest I've ever seen that I can think of. I don't know. But geez, man, how are people supposed to get by right now? I don't know. And then groceries are I think they're higher. Kitty cat, I'm going to get the squirter out. Whatever you're trying to do, quit. But man, John, I would so do that, dude. I'm telling you, I would. I'd do it even if just to come and help you guys get her all set up in there and everything, and then we could go fishing. It is crazy times, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, see, Papa Smurf here, it was low, and I guess, and like I said, the governor had suspended the gas tax, the state tax. And so now you know how much the state tax is. And anyway, that gives you a good indication. But he needs to suspend it again. The last I checked, I think they had a surplus. This state's not in the red or anything like that, or black, whichever it is. I don't know. But the last I checked, they had a surplus of money, which means you suspend that damn tax again, and until it's at least even. Oh man, dude, that's $2,000 in gas right there. You know what I'm saying? Or diesel, whatever it is. You'd have to get a gas one if you can. There's no way you can get diesel, but that's $2,000 in fuel right there. I'd say. Do you know you're messing with me today? You understand that, don't you? Yes, you. Quit. He gets under my printer's a cubby hole for the printer right down there and two drawers above it. He gets behind the printer and then reaches up and pushes the drawers out from the back. Are you shitting me, Gabe? I guess I probably should put things in perspective. Oh, you're pulling a U-Haul with your truck? That might be cheaper, actually, you know what I mean, than one of them big U-Haul trucks. I'm like you, man. It's strange times, and I don't know how. There's no way we can sustain this. You know what I mean? I agree, Pop Smurf. I don't think once you become retirement age, I don't think you should have to pay a tax on anything. You done supported this damn country your whole life. I don't know. I just, it's definitely scary. I don't need to see that. But I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta see a house at 3. It's raining now. I hope that, in fact, let's look at the thing there, the forecast. Yeah, he is, man. Florida. I was watching this guy. He's a comedian, and he does job interviews with Florida man. It's hilarious. And he calls it the when no one's asking me where he's from, he said, I'm from the country of Florida. Yeah, definitely. He's definitely got it. Let's see. Please tell me it ain't gonna rain all day. At 3 o'clock, there's a 19% chance. Oh yeah, it's gonna fucking rain all day. Thank God it's a small house. There's 2 houses in a row that's under 1,000 square feet. The one I seen yesterday and the one I'm seeing today. Let's see. Up until 8 a.m. the rain's gone. Get about a 2-hour, 3-hour window. Maybe not. It might quit. But yeah, I don't know what's up with the small houses this week. But I'm not going to complain because they're easy to measure. Oh, I know. I'm telling you, it might end up being the only safe state in the country because Texas is not going to be good. It's either going to turn blue or the Islamic people are going to take over it. They're trying to right now. Nobody wants to listen, so I ain't even going to talk about it anymore. I don't care. They'll figure it out when it's too late. I'm in Indiana, Pop Smurf. I would say God's country, Indiana, but it's not today. Huh. All right, I'm done bitching. What's everybody doing this weekend? Oh, and I don't have any damn oranges this morning because I forgot to stop and get any last night or yesterday afternoon on my way home. Well, I did stop and get Chinese food on the way home in Albany, where I was seeing this house. So I didn't stop at the store on the way home because I had food to eat. In fact, I got some left I'll eat for lunch today. And I think I'm going to go bluegill fishing tomorrow afternoon. Yeah. I give her a ride from over at Chris and Telly's to Ernie's house. Ernie lives out in the middle of freaking nowhere. I mean, nowhere. I will, Gabriel. I promise you I'll come out there. I like it out there. Smell like a kangaroo and bad decisions. No, it's cool. I had a good time. I couldn't go live because I was driving Glenn's car. I just didn't trust mine. Oh, let's have a Red Bull today. You know, it could be worse. I just got to tell myself that. Damn girl, you're walking in high heels. We need to turn this off. We need to be turning that off. There ain't got no reason to watch that. Well, I didn't know Rustic was going skipjacking today. I wouldn't even bother to go live. Bring lots of $1 bills. Heck yeah. Those are for tucking or slot machines. I don't know in Vegas, though. They probably don't tuck $1 bills, I don't imagine. You know, I'd like to. I've never seen the desert besides flying into Vegas and flying out. And I'd love to go out in the desert and camp to see the stars because I've seen pictures of them and like, man, that's awesome. And that's one of my bucket list things. Rusty's gonna be wealthy. Yeah, he is. That's a fact. But that's on my bucket list is to do that. And I'd like to drive out west, but I don't want to go the traditional way everybody goes. I want to go like I mapped it out for a motorcycle ride one time. You can go up north and there's a road that goes across the UP in Michigan. And I think that highway you can take a long ways across the country. Up in the northern part, you know what I mean? Do it in the summertime. I think it would be cool. Because you don't ever hear nothing about up there. I mean, granted, maybe there just ain't nothing up there, but I'm okay with nothing. I mean, you can stop and camp anywhere you want. But we'll see if that one ever gets to happen. I doubt it. Tip for ladies that take their clothes off. All right, I'm with you. I like that. It's been a long time since I've been to one of them places. Long time. Yeah, that'll work. I like that. Go to what's the name of the Bunny Ranch? Unless there's a better one than the Bunny Ranch. I'm good with that, dude. Camp at the brothel. I'm good with that. Yeah, we're just gonna hang in the parking lot, ladies. You get off work, come on by. We'll cook some steaks on the grill. uh, nice. Got a headache. I need to go take some aspirins. At least pitch 10. Yeah, camp at the brothel is a great idea. So y'all don't mind if we just camp out back, do you? We won't bother nobody, I promise. If you smell barbecue, come on by. You can make friends like at a hotel or motel parking lot. You throw out the grill and start barbecuing. I don't think I got any noise turned up on here. Okay, yeah, no volume. It's still dark. I don't know if he's fishing yet or not. But I know it's sprinkling here. It ain't raining. It did rain real hard 2 nights ago, maybe. I don't know. I had to get the sump pump out or take the hose for the sump pump out from the crawl space and run it out and turn it on. It ran for 4 hours probably. There you go, Pop Smurf. Heck yeah. I'm with you. At my age, barbecue's more appealing than the whorehouse. I've got a couple of friends been there. I mean, I'd go there in a heartbeat. I've never been there. I went to some in Germany. Hey, good morning, Sandy Toes. Which one was that, John? I don't even remember when I done my last live, to be honest with you. I know I won't do this on my computer no more. It'll be on my laptop from now on. I don't like this. I think that's what's giving me a headache. Maybe because it's like close, you know what I mean? I can't explain it, but I think that might be what's giving me a headache. So I'll turn that off and see if it gets better. I think I'm gonna let my goatee grow out. You know what I mean? See how long it'll get. It's pretty long right now. Oh, okay, yep. Okay, was that really? I see. You know, I forget stuff or lose track of time and stuff, John. That was that same day, huh? Wow. See, I lose track of shit. I know I woke up here yesterday morning. It was 59 degrees in the house. I agree, Gabe. It's it's the right thing to do. Yeah, I remember that now, John. I remember you saying that. Say, Mom, I gotta go because Mom's getting up. I remember now. And it was a couple hours after that. Not even. It might even not have been a couple hours, but I had learned about it a couple hours after. But I got a little space heater thing that I had in the living room for Mom in case it got too cold. But it'd be nice this summer with the new furnace and new air. Mom might be starting to slip just a little bit. Her memory, she's, like I told her the last couple of days, I told her something, and 5 or 10 minutes later, she didn't remember. Like I was going to see a house, for instance, yesterday. Hey, Benoit ladies, good to see y'all. Good morning. And I told her I was going to see a house, and I was getting ready and stuff. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I gotta go see a house." "Oh, I didn't know that." I'm like, "Oh shit, that's the start right there." I mean, I've been through it twice now with Grandma and Dad. Mr. Lou, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Papa Smurf. That's awesome of you. I don't ever think about that stuff. For one, I can't see it anyway, but I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't. I hope it doesn't progress fast. But she made me promise her if she started to get like that I'd put her in a nursing home because she won't know. And I need to take her to a doctor. Someone said they have medicine that can slow that stuff down. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let me go put my medicine in my cabinet real quick before. Oh, wait, I got one. I got to cut all them in half, and I can't do that till after the show because it's noisy. I'll be right back. Great yucky day today. It's gonna be a great yucky day today. Yes, it is. I go back to bed. Yeah, good boy. That's the boy right there. Dark in here, buddy. There we go. Oh man, it's gray and yucky out there. Oh man, there we go. Yeah, it's definitely funny how that works out, John. It's God. I mean, for me, I know it's God that one situation you was in, and unfortunately your mom passed, but she's same situation as my dad. It was actually a blessing because when they get so far gone, so he opened up a solution to your problem. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I have to put mom in the nursing home. I don't know where I'm gonna stay. In fact, I probably buy me a little camper before I do a boat, just in case. I mean, because I can do my job from pretty much anywhere, anywhere local that, as long as I can drive and see the house, it doesn't matter where I do my other work at. But yeah, so I got a lot of shit on my mind this year or this month. I mean, I don't see it happening anytime soon, you know what I mean? But I can see the lights ahead and know what, it's gonna be. Yeah, exactly. So you're just gonna go back into, be just like, and it's actually good. At least you got experience in it already now. You know what I mean? And yeah, life's funny sometimes, man. You just gotta enjoy the ride. I reckon there's a reason for everything. But I was supposed to go live with my sons, but that's not gonna happen now for some reason. So I'll figure something out. Yeah, yeah, it was until the drive home sucked in or Sandy. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I sat in traffic for 35 minutes one time, not moving, and then it was stop and go. And I thought, man, dude, you need to get off the interstate. But then it was literally stop and go from Dayton, Ohio, all the way into Indiana to Highway 1, which is the last exit before the exit I take to get off and go down and head up north to home. It was just like, man, dude, you're killing me. Oh yeah, it was raining so damn hard. You couldn't see half the time. And then there was a wreck is why the one was stuck to why we were stopped so long. And then the rest of them were just construction, even though they weren't doing construction, the lane shifts and stuff. Evidently people just freak out when they see that stuff and hit the brakes, and then it's just like the pebble in the pond chain reaction going back. But I can honestly say I was never so happy to get home in all my life. I was tired because I got up at like 4:30 that morning, and then I think I got home. It was after 9, I know, and Ernie lives in the woods out in the middle of nowhere, doesn't he, Sandy Toes? I mean, there's houses around where he's at, a few houses here and there, but as far as driving to the nearest store or something like that, it's a haul. No, actually, John, nobody in the live even came up. We were talking about, Australia and things in the States, and it was a nice ride. It was a really nice ride. Yeah. But I'm glad I didn't drive my car because the more I've drove it, the more I realized the alignment's got to get done. But I got to get the other side done first, and it may equal it out more, because I changed the strut on one side and not on the other, and the axle, which doesn't really matter. That water's moving real fast. I didn't have, I would have done live if I'd had a phone holder, but I was driving Glenn's car and I just didn't have no way to hold my phone up. And a pretty good part of the drive was 2-lane highways instead of interstates, so that made it a little nicer. I hate the interstates, man. They are so boring. It's, you can almost stamp every stop's got the same thing at them almost. Or every exit, I mean. I guess good thing is I've been so busy last few days I haven't had time to read the news or nothing, so I don't really have anything to be pissed off about. And I think I'm just going to leave it that way. I'm not even going to worry about what's happening in the world no more. When I see $4.99 gas, it doesn't really matter anymore then. Make me want to place an insurance on the Sportster and ride it around. I may do that actually. It sure be cheaper. I got saddlebags. I can go when I go pick stuff up at the dollar store or whatever. I can just ride it. Ernie looked real good, man. I was surprised. He's lost some weight in his face. You know what I mean? His face looked a lot thinner than it ever has. And yep. I think it, like I said, it went to $4.99 here, and all it is because the governor had suspended this state gas tax, and it ran out the other day. Maybe there's been enough phone calls to the state house the last day that it may come back. Who knows? Yep. And you got off the interstate. It was a good haul from the interstate up to where his house is on the highway in the country. But oh yeah, I thought she. Oh, you're here till Sunday? I didn't know that. I was gonna say I thought you'd left already. Saving the best to last. Well, I was going through the cabinet yesterday and seen the fish dip stuff, for frying fish, and I was like, man, I need some fresh fish, so I'm gonna go bluegill fishing tomorrow and probably keep 20 or so of them and flay them up and fry them. Maybe have some fresh bluegill, fried potatoes, and pork and beans or something like that. Go do tourist shopping day. Who you doing that with? I need to drive out the reservoir, man, because I heard that the water company took back over making all the campers move out and everything. I need to go out there and see what's up. I might do that while I'm out seeing that house today. Nah, I better not, because I'm sure it ain't good on my tires right now. Yeah, bring them some American money back. It may not be worth much here before long. Not that it is right now. I wonder what the exchange rate is, the dollar to the mark. Let's see real quick. Because when I was in Germany in the 80s, it averaged 3 marks to the dollar, roughly. And you could buy a beer for a mark 10. Let's see, what is the exchange rate? Let's see. See, $1 US gets you 1.67 to 1.70 marks. Jeez. Mark. As of May 2026, the exchange rate for $1 US to German Deutschmarks is approximately 1.67 to 1. Damn, that would suck. Yeah, so it was good when I was there. Then you could get, 2 beers for $1 and have money for chips or something too. Beef with you. I was thinking the back of a cow out in the pasture, maybe. Yep, I guess going to Germany is out of the question. Yeah, it is. It is, Sandy. I agree with you. It was. I can remember when I was in Germany, the difference. You get Slurpee and Elcare. You buy more? You want more? That's all? That's all you want? You buy more. Slurpee and Elcare. Oh man, yeah, in Germany you figured the exchange rate 2 marks to the dollar, and I don't know, say 60 marks, $30. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah, he's off today, he said, and I think he's going back to bed. That or he just, doesn't feel like coming up this morning. Wait, how did he take the day off when he just got that job? You can't do that. I forgot. I'm going to have to give him a hard time later today. Like, man, dude, you can't take a day off. You ain't been there 6 months. No, that would be Curtis. He said he's going to go fishing tomorrow, probably. First and second off. We're going fishing on a Saturday, possibly. Yep. The weather may not be the greatest. It might be cool, but shoot, I'd still go fishing even if it's cool. I think he got a buddy here. Which one? Hoop. There it is. Hoop. 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 There it is. I forget. I could always drive down to the Markland Lock and fish, like they do for skipjack here, but fish for whatever they got there. I don't think they have skipjack, but I think they got shad and stuff like that, bigger ones. I could do that. That's only a couple hours south for me, straight south. I'm prepared for cold weather. Really, a group called Tag Team. I like it. Oh my. What else do I got to grumble about today? I run out of topics. It's only 7 o'clock. Good thing I didn't start at 5, I guess. I'd be ready to end the show. There it is. Oh, whoop, there it is. Man, I found this. There's this guy, and picks his grandpa up every day, and they go for a ride somewhere and usually get something to eat or whatever. And his grandpa's almost 90. I think he's 89 or something like that. And this old guy is hilarious. They'll be cruising. Man, look at that big booty on that one over there. I mean, this old boy is hilarious. I forget what the name of it is. But it was kind of like a rabbit hole yesterday I fell into and, watched like, I don't know, hell, it's probably 50 of them. Yeah, dog, you're right. You can't buy just one hoodie. You got to have it. I mean, I don't know how many I got. All mine are from dirt bike races, though. I'll tell you how old most of them are. They're the best thing for fall and spring. Oh, I can hear the birds. I can't believe the cat not back there looking out the window. I have to crack the door a little bit so I can hear them. There we go. So I just don't know some days, man. Yeah, but hoodies are supposed to be kind of big and loose, though. For me, anyway, I like them that way. Oh, crap. I don't know how to turn that noise off, like the typing noise. Man, I'm going to have to take some aspirin or something. Oh, Mom's got like some Excedrin for that, what do you call it? Migraine, extreme migraine. Hey, good morning, Telly. It's good to see you today. Good morning, Ernie Brown. Heck yeah, look, this is picking up now. Hey, Ernie, you look real good, brother. Your face is trimmed up and everything. You looked really good, as far as you looked healthy. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Hell, I may be living in my car on the road again this time next year. You never know. Better buy me a camper, I guess. Find somewhere to park it. Yeah, you did. You looked really good, brother. I was glad to see it. You and Chrissy looked really good too. But she always looks good, so. But I guess it's not mine to worry about. I shouldn't worry. And I need to maybe take that verse out of the Bible and paste it up here on my cabinet doors so I would remember it. Where's Sandy Toes at right now? DTEB. That's cool, dog. I'll take you up on that. I may have to park there and go fishing. Yep. I didn't know you was in a hotel. I thought you still earning them. Exactly. Exactly. I understand, Ernie. I understand. Yeah, I didn't know you was in a hotel somewhere. That's cool. Oh man, $4.99 a gallon. I still can't get over that. I'm gonna be dumbfounded by that until it goes down, I reckon. I never just wow. Sleeping on the sofa. Yeah, but not if you got a little camper. It'd be more comfortable in the camper. You know what I'm saying? If she know things she could have saved money, who that? Who that? Who that be? I'm all about saving some money. Really? 12? Are you kidding me? Exactly. $12 a gallon? Jeez, ooh. Yeah, that's what you should have done. It saved you a whole bunch of money, man. That'd been more spending money on the shopping spree. $12 to a gallon. I would start riding a bicycle everywhere I went. 205. I am so with you, buddy, on that one. Not that it matters. I'm gonna see a house today, and plus the one I seen yesterday. So I'll work this weekend, get them two knocked out, and that'll free me up for the early part of next week to do the other side of the car. It should go faster though, since I've already done it once. You know what I mean? And then I gotta go and get the alignment done. I don't know if I. Yeah, I suppose it won't be a problem. It won't be a problem. Yep, I heard that yesterday on the show. Yesterday evening. In fact, I need to write that down somewhere. I really need to go there 1 year before it's over. I think what's his name said something about this. May be the last year for it. He said it's a lot. It's a lot of work. April 16, 17, 18. I can't get my hands to write this morning. And man, I'm telling you, there's something wrong with me. April 16 to the 18th. Gathering. Yeah, we'll put that up on a post-it note. Maybe I'll be able to go next year. And if I think I can, I'll go ahead and get my camp spot and stuff reserved. The first year they had it, I had my camp spot and everything reserved, and Dad got bad. So, and I think I trying to tell someone of people who went down for it. I had kind of new around here then, but I was telling them, in the lives and stuff, hey, the camp spot across from Big Mike is mine, and it's paid for. Just go ahead and set up in it if you want to. Oh, cool. Telly's birthday bash. Heck yeah, that makes it even better. And if everything goes right, I'll have my own boat and everything. How's it work when you take your boat to another state? Like here, you got to buy the launch permit and all that stuff. The sticker that says Indiana on it and the sticker you put on the trailer. What do you do when you go to another state? But maybe not all states have that too. That was a good catch. Yep, yep. It's nice to have children around for 38 years. So when you go, you don't need one. You can just launch anywhere you want. It ain't like Indiana. You don't have to buy a permit. That's cool. John, oh, when are you leaving to go up and get Mama and her mom? I know you said, but I don't remember. 38 years. That's cool, man. I like when a couple stays married for the long haul. When Dad died, it was Mom and Dad's 63rd wedding anniversary, or whatever it's called. 63 years. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, hold on. I forgot. That's a kind of important message. No, you don't see that a lot, hardly anywhere. You know what I mean? So you guys got that, and that's probably why your marriage has lasted too, because you had that, you know, couple years of just you and her before you had kids. So you know what I mean? Like you said, not a lot of people get that these days. And that helped a lot, I think. That's fact, man. It's hard to find a good catch like that. Yeah, she's easily fooled. That's it. Or she's just a kind person and feels sorry for you. And, wants to do a good thing. What time is it? 7 already? Huh. Did I pin the thing up there today? I don't even remember. Better look, hadn't I? Probably be a. Let's see. Yeah, I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, I think it's pinned. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Ain't nobody just won't come up. I see how it is. I see how it is. I'll sit here and talk to myself. It's not a problem. Dang, look at that mess bluegill right there. Going fishing, hopefully by 7 a.m. A year ago today. Goodbye. That's all right. And I'll tell you what, there have been very many sunrises this week. I know that with the clouds. I've been up before the sun every day this week, pretty much. Yeah. Hmm. Drove up in a fancy car. He drove up in a fancy car. And he's dropping all over the place. Where was I at before I looked to see? I don't know. None of any of you guys know about Bob and Tom show or whatever, but Bob Cavoyan died last week. Yeah, that's true. Oh, she had her own bike when you met her. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, goodness. I was so lucky I got my grass mowed before the rain came the other day. If I wouldn't have, I'd had to have Glenn bring the big mower over today. Or this week, I mean, not today, because it's raining today. Nice. Where's Ernie's at? Let me scroll up. I missed it. His is the 16th. That's cool. How many years you guys been married, Ernie? No, he doesn't. Oh, it's the same one? No kidding. Oh, man, that's freaking cool. So it's cast iron? Yeah, yeah. I can dig that. I don't know about all that. Da, da, da. Yeah, yeah. I had a 77 Sportster that I bought in a basket actually and put it together. And I know one thing, the old Sportsters back then, thank God the 77 had a disc brake in the front, but it had the drum brake in the back, which was literally useless. I mean, it didn't do anything. And then in 78, they came out with dual disc in the front, which would have really been the ticket. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
Oh, goodness. I need to
This class.
Edrin or something, maybe an edible. Oh, wait, it's too early for that.
I don't know what you're doing. Making coffee.
That's all right, man. I don't care what anybody says about that little Harley Sportster. I'm a little guy and it works for me. I can touch the ground on it. I mean, I got the Moto Guzzi in the garage. It's a big bike, and dude, I'm telling you, it's heavy. You don't want to get her leaned over.
John, if you want to ride a lady's motorcycle, it's okay. We accept all kinds here.
No, his wife has a bike the same as mine.
Mm-hmm.
So he's telling me I got a woman's motorcycle. Which, like I said, it's all right. It's comfortable. It's set up really nice for road tripping. And
Touching buttons.
I know when you get off, like if I've been riding the Moto Guzzi and I get off it, and that Sportster feels like a dirt bike, because that Moto Guzzi is such a heavy motorcycle, man. It's a 1984. Everything on it's made of steel, except the motor.
To turn you up.
I ain't been a little guy in years. Well, height wise, I'm little. I'm fat for sure, but
If you were home, Telly, I would have wanted to see the pop-ups.
I also has a man.
I like how you have to make that clarification though, John.
Yeah. Yep, I got a man's bike. I got a woman's bike. Plus, I got a dirt bike. Plus, I got 3 other bikes in the storage building I got to pay today. Come to think of it before they auction my shit off.
How is it that I come on camera and you turn yours off?
Mine's been off because I remember I said it was too close and I was getting a headache and didn't know why. So I shut that off to see if that was it. Because I'm using the computer with the camera like it's a camera that you can move around and stuff. It's not like the laptop that it's fixed in there. So, and it just was real close. And that's all I could think of was, man, I got a 1984 Moto Guzzi California Classic 2 1000cc badass mofo. That's what I got in my garage, man's bike.
I don't have any bikes. My dad sold my bike.
I love them. I have not. There's not been a year go by in a really, really long time that I didn't have a motorcycle, a dirt bike.
I haven't had a motorcycle since I was like 18. Morning, Denise. Yeah, I'm still in the US. Still here till Sunday. I keep getting threats of being kidnapped by various people I've met.
I ain't always been fat.
How did that come in the conversation?
I ain't always.
Lloyd, welcome in and good morning.
That was down in Florida, Palatka, Florida, at a national dirt bike race. Some chick took me down there and paid for everything. Some lady, I should say, not chick. That's kind of
I don't know. It still kind of works there, Buggy.
What's that?
I said that kind of still works.
Yeah, she paid for everything. In fact, I went down a couple days before she came down because I had to sign up for the race and stuff. And I was staying in the Holiday Inn in Palatka, Florida, and some girl I used to date in high school came over from Jacksonville, spent the night.
Mm-hmm.
While some other lady was paying for the hotel. And there's the Sportster I bought in the basket. Let me see here.
I knew you would, Denise.
That's the Sportster I bought in the basket that I
Hang
built.
on, I have to put the chat
Me
down
and
so
the
I
guy
can see.
that owns this house and my youngest son. That was right after I got it put together.
That's all right.
I ain't always rode girls' bikes. That was a cast iron Sportster, so I guess it qualifies too, doesn't it?
Okay.
I got a picture of the Goozy somewhere so you can see what it is.
Oh, no. Funny you say that, John. My boy texted me while I was at Kelly's house, possibly. Yeah, I think it was Telly, Chris and Telly's house. He texts me and he's like, Mom, you're not going to believe this. And I said, why? What happened? He's like, I got my first tattoo. I was like, no, you didn't. No, you did not. He's like, yeah, I did. And I said, show me. And he sent me this photo, and sure enough, that kid has gotten his girlfriend's first letter of her first name and a heart tattooed on his ankle. And it was a home job while they were having a party. And I remember looking at it going, no, that's not a tattoo. That's got to be like extra or something. And like a permanent marker. And I was like, no way, you got a tattoo.
Real stuff.
And sure enough, it's a tattoo. And I said, do you know what that means, son? And he's like, what's that? And I was like, it means you're telling your father because there ain't no way I'm doing it.
Yeah, no doubt. You did it. You're going to have to be, you're going to have to man up now. You're going to act like a grown up. You get to be one.
Right. And it's such a dodgy job. And I was like, oh my Lord. And I said, who did that tattoo? And he's like, oh, Dick Kayla's brother. And I'm like, you guys said it honestly looks like someone's just scribbled it on with a texture. It's so bad.
He got a jailhouse tattoo.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Pretty much. They didn't shave his leg or anything, so it's tattooed straight over his hairy ass leg. Looks so bad. Oh. No, Tilly. The flowers could have opened while I was there. Same with Ernie and Chrissy's. Ernie and Chrissy have this like hedge of peonies. And I was like, there's just buds everywhere, not one flower. I was like, you'll suck.
Turn that damn thing
You'll
down.
suck.
Down. Is that it? Might be. There we go. Did you freeze up?
It's not really a party if you're not drinking there, Tim.
Mm-hmm. What was it?
Tim said he saw that too, the drinking and the puking going on. I was like, well, it's not really a party if you're not drinking.
And it's not really a good party if someone ain't getting sick. It's just an average party.
They would be restraining that koala bear there, John, because that koala bear would mess them up.
Mm-hmm. They got
actually, if you put the kangaroo and the koala against each other, more people would be scared of having to defend themselves against a koala than a kangaroo. I reckon. Denise, you know I could if I would. I would if I could. 100% would be on some mode of transport to come to you. I honestly don't know why you guys are so scared of Greyhound buses. Everyone I've talked to is like, don't you get on the bus.
Yeah, you don't understand. It's not like buses in Europe or Australia. The buses here, I'm telling you. For one, the route it takes you to get from point A to point B, they stop at every little town in between A and B. So it takes
Yeah,
forever.
but that's
And
standard.
99% of the people on the bus either are wanted or have a felony.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. Like, you know, like it is
It's
like
not
in
the
Europe,
buses,
the
it's the
buses and
people.
stuff were really cool and the trains were nice.
It's just such a weird concept for me because transport back home, like if you can get a bus or a train somewhere, people will take it purely because you're saving your fuel. Like, why
Yeah.
drive into the city and then have to pay for parking? Parking is ridiculous in Australia. You will get charged through the teeth for parking. And nobody drives their vehicles in there if we can't get away with it. Like, we will just catch the train in. Short bus has a
I
better
know, I
ride.
know.
The
When I was
AC
in
works
Germany,
better, right?
when I was in Germany, that was the biggest thing that impressed me was the ability to get around anywhere you wanted to easily via train. I mean, you were
Mhm.
never more than a mile from a train station. It seemed.
You'd hitchhike.
Mhm.
Long distance buses up here.
Where were you going to take a bus to now? Is it you were just talking about doing it again?
Again, just a shuttle bus to the airport on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Now that's different. That's a private bus owned by the hotel people.
I mean, shuttle buses, even shuttle buses for airport transport, you guys are like far and few between, even for that. Where in Australia, there's like a bazillion shuttle bus companies. You guys had like four for me to pick from. I was like, all right.
Hmm.
But no, today is tourist day. I'm gonna go out and do all the tourist things today.
What are we going to do? Uber? Hey, good morning, FFA. How are you, buddy?
No, I don't know. I've got to figure out where I want to go today. There's a huge conservatory that I saw, um, and I'm tempted to case, but it's 45 minutes away, so I don't know if I really want to go there.
Yeah,
But I really want to go see the conservatory.
that's a
Morning, Scotty.
that's a big money. You are a big money ride over there, Uber.
Going fishing with Eric and Curtis is a lot more dangerous than riding a greyhound. I don't know. They can't hurt
What day
me.
are you going to the airport?
Hey,
What day?
Sunday.
Sunday. What Eric should be taking you over if you're going to be hanging out with them.
Why should he be taking me over? He doesn't know me
Because
that.
that's what a gentleman does if he has someone staying with him that needs to get to the
I'm not
airport.
staying with them.
I thought he was going to go over and hang out with him for a couple of days.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with them, but that would like I'm not staying at their house. I'm at the hotel. We're just meeting up to go fishing. Hotel doesn't have a shuttle bus. To my bus, I don't know. I haven't even asked. I'd have to go down and talk to concierge. It is such a pretty morning out here. Sorry, I'm staring out the window, looking at the sunrise. Where am I at? I'm in Lancaster. I'm in a hotel. I'm not staying with Eric and Curtis. Statement fact.
Mhm.
You don't all get your knickers twisted. Eric will be at work when I go to my plane. Are we gonna go live? I don't know actually. That's up to the boys. They're about their rules.
Man, I need to.
Should I keep
I
the
think I know
same
when
rule
I
as I
got
had
sex.
with
I'm
you,
gonna
Kelly?
do that.
Lady of the house gets the first fish. The question is, who's the lady of the house if it's just Eric and Curtis?
Curtis for harmless greyhound buses or not? Thank you, Telly. I agree 100,000%.
Who's the lady of the house out of Eric and Curtis? Because that's how boat rules. Lady of the house gets the first fish. It's just who's the lady out of Eric and Curtis.
Indifferent. I agree.
No, because I'm not the lady of the house. Lady of the house gets first fish. I've got Eric and Curtis kind of dumped that rule on her. Morning, Mark.
Yeah, Curtis don't
I'll
like
have to
sharing
flip
his
a
bunk
coin.
bed though. So
I'll have to flip a coin. Yeah. I'll have to get a U.S. coin because if I flip an Australian coin, they'll say I cheated. Curtis 100%.
Two large storms are coming, huh? Yeah, we're gonna have to pass on the storms. I'm sorry.
You getting any better, Mark? How you feeling these days?
Hey, Mark, how are you, buddy? Talked to him last night.
When am I going to encounter any kind of heights?
Any
Also,
kind of what?
John said, I hope she ain't afraid of heights. I'm wondering where his brain's going.
Yeah, I don't think that one's over my head.
Morning, Terry. Good. That's good to hear, Mark. Top bunk. I very much doubt I'm going to see that top bunk, just for your information.
Do what?
John's like, I'm going to be afraid of heights. I'm going to see the top bunk. And I was like, I doubt that. Why would I go to his top bunk when I have his bed?
He don't share the bunk beds. Sorry, you cannot.
Why? I have
more room for activities.
stupid ass size bed in this hotel. Me and Cindy and Travis were mucking around last night on live, and she was like, "Can you touch the edges?" I don't know. And so I laid there and I tried to touch like the top and the bottom. Couldn't do it. Couldn't touch side to side. And I was like, "That is massive."
Yeah.
Like you could sleep wherever you want. And I was like, "I know, right? I could even choose to sleep in the middle and still not have to worry about it." So yeah, if I've got a bed like this, I ain't going on a top bunk.
That ain't no lie, dog. He'll do it too. He done it to me, and I'm an old man. He will knock you out of the way to get a fish. You just got to brace yourself for when he's coming by. Try and trip him before he gets to the
Ernie.
pole.
They were good fish. Ernie cooked up a real good feed out of what we caught. It was real nice. And that tartar sauce, if Miss Chrissy doesn't give me that recipe, Ernie, I'll come back just to hunt her down. Eric's gonna get the first fish because he's gonna knock me out of the way.
He'll do it. I'm telling you. He done it to me. When I went fishing, I went fishing with J Dog, and him and Curtis happened to be there. J Dog didn't tell me they was coming until I got there. And I had no idea who they were. Like, who are these young guys going to come knock a guy out of the way, man? Take the fish.
Fish is a fish, though.
Good thing it was a 30 some pound blue.
Right? I'd knock you out of the way for that type of fish. Sandy, 24 days and family will be moved here. That's going to be so much fun, Denise. That will be so much fun. And you'll have to like spam me. I want so many photos. Mr. Keno Chris. No, I follow our home rules, Mr. Chris, and you will never, ever, ever get me to break it. I don't care who you are.
Oh, really? Sandy wouldn't take the first fish. That's just wrong,
No.
man. That's the rule in the boat. Yes,
No, it's not.
it's the rule in America. The visitor always gets the first fish.
No, in our house, it's always the lady of the house gets the first fish.
No.
After that, it's free for all. I would have look.
No, you're wrong. You have to don't be like a Muslim. You've got to adapt to our way of life.
I ain't no Muslim. Don't you dare.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, here the guest gets the fish first.
Look, if we had another fish take a line, I would have busted Chris over the side to get it.
You mean if I went fishing with you in Australia, you wouldn't let me get the first fish?
It's always lady of the house gets the first fish. See, if you were fishing with me and Dad, it would be a free-for-all because I'm not the lady of the house. His wife is. So it would be a free-for-all. But Telly was on the boat, so lady of the house gets first fish. If Telly wasn't there, it would have been different. But Telly was on the boat. I will never break that rule. Never ever. You couldn't force me to take that rod if you tried.
I'd throw you out of my boat.
John, you speak like you've got experience in how much room a bunk bed gives you for activities.
Well, everybody's done on a bunk bed at least once. I mean, oh, I think Uncle Lou's busted on me and I missed it. Hold on, I got to scroll up. In fact, I know he did. Let's go up here and see what.
Hey, Chris, you can't make me anymore. I already have a job. If I ever fly to Australia, I'll be called Charles. Yes, you do, Charles. Charles has employment wherever he goes. Don't forget your good shoes, Charles. Okay? We'll polish those babies up.
I don't get it, but somehow I would get the first fish.
Yeah, because the lady of the house is not on the boat.
Like Chris said,
you would get first fish.
Shut your face mouth.
Whenever I asked Chris or Telly if I could do something, Telly would accept my help and let me do something. Chris was like, yeah, you can do something. And I was like, what's that? And he's like, you could shut up. And I'm like, oh my Lord. Ernie. Hey, good morning, Donald. How you doing, sir? When it gets to 8 o'clock, I'm going to dump you all, by the way, because breakfast is being served downstairs and I can smell that. And I'm starving.
They start serving breakfast at like 7 or 6:30 or something, don't they?
Yeah, here they do. And I'm like, that's perfect for me. But I'm sitting here talking to all of you and all I can smell is breakfast. I'm like, I'm so hungry. I get in moods. I either don't feel like breakfast. Ernie can attest to this.
Yeah.
Either don't feel like breakfast and I just want a cup of coffee. Or I get like days like today where I'm like, just feed me already. My lady. So, get yourself together. What are you having for breakfast this morning, Ernie? What's for breakfast? I got taught how to make biscuits and gravy. I was so happy with that. I got told how to make Muddy Buddies. They are delicious, by the way. That is the
Muddy
best
Buddy?
thing I've eaten.
Yeah, they're kind of like crack, aren't they?
Oh, you could have eaten that forever. But your popcorn's different here too. I was eating the popcorn like it was going out of fashion.
So have you had kettle corn yet?
I think the first packet of popcorn I had was kettle corn.
Yeah.
It was like crack cocaine.
You got to get kettle corn at like the farmer's market where they're making it right there in the big cast steel pot thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
awesome, I had this huge bag and I was looking at it going, I won't eat all of that. You guys nuts. And then I cracked it open, I started eating it, and I was like, oh my God, this is delicious. Am I still in the States? I am. I am in the States until Sunday. Potato and eggs. Oh, your potatoes. I could have eaten those until I was fat. I love popcorn. It's my jam. I eat popcorn like Curtis eats M&M's. But the first bag of popcorn was amazing. The second bag, it said it was popcorn, but it was more like a puffball. I don't like those. Tomorrow's Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, tell him I don't like popcorn too.
Tomorrow's the Kentucky Derby. Nutty Buddy it. Here's that, Chris. Did you have someone stay after I left? Because they weren't there when I was there. Well, same here, but I can't have it mess with me up now. That's all right with me. I would have taken your share.
Nutty Buddies. Yep.
J-Dog's in the house.
If you're going to get into Little Debbie's, you've got to get into the strawberry shortcake. It's like the strawberry roll thing. Be careful. They're like crack. There's only 6 in a box. You'll eat them all. Take my word for this.
Well, I'm going to hit up Target today. Can you get them in Target?
Oh, yeah. Just look for the Little Debbie section.
Okay.
Yep. They're
I've heard your Targets are way
different. I forget. Yeah, I had to quit buying them because I just did a whole box in one setting and not think twice about it. They're that good.
Yeah, I figured Target at home probably looks nothing like your Target here. I'm going to go in and have a look.
You guys got Target there?
Yeah, Target is really expensive in Australia there. But it's got some real nice stuff. But apparently you guys sell a whole pile of crap in Target that we don't. So I'm going to go have a look. Chex coated with chocolate, peanut butter, and powdered sugar, and it was just divine.
Yeah, they are good.
Yeah.
If you the strawberry shortcakes make those look like granola.
Yeah. Straight off the tray. I was eating it. It was so good. We do have
Kmart over there too.
Kmart is the bee's knees in Australia. They
still have the blue light specials.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God! I was a kid there. We would go through the field, the cornfield. I don't know. It was probably 1.5 miles or 2 miles to the creek where we fished, and then someone would hike over the bridge and cross the bridge, and there was a Kmart there, and we'd get that big long tube of popcorn. They all had a little diner thing in the back of them.
Mm-hmm. But Kmart is massive. We've got Woolworths.
No kidding. All the
Big
stores
W.
out of business here are in business over there. That's hard to believe.
So Kmart, Big W, and Woolworths are massive.
Yeah, Woolworths
in Australia.
That's hard to
believe.
Well,
Big W is like, Woolworths only does groceries. Big W is like the sister store of Woolworths, and Big W sells like home goods and stuff. clothes, sporting goods, stuff like that.
Yeah, Walmart killed everything around the small towns of America. They killed all the good local stores.
He is mean, isn't he, J-Dog?
Mhm.
He is mean.
Yeah, that nice guy he plays on Kino Chris, that's just an act.
That's not him. It's a cover-up.
Yeah, that's just an act. It's not the real him.
It's just a cover-up. Goes on about how people need to, take their fish when they're told, and tells me to shut up. And then as soon as they're sat on the couch, he's like, "That's my spot."
Well, yeah, everybody got their spot. Yep, you're welcome as a guest, but you ain't sitting right there. That's my spot.
Kino Chris, go to a country, sit around, come out of six and hammocks, and I'll say hi. Oh, that's funny. The cucumber salad's gone. You had it for breakfast. There wasn't much left after you let me have any of that. Ernie had this cucumber salad. It was a little sweet for me, but it was good. I had half my plate with that stuff. Right? Someone's poor sensibilities is gonna get attacked this morning. I can cut the sugar back. That's one thing that has surprised me the entire trip that I've been here, is how much sugar is in everything. I know you guys say it, but it's one of those things where I'm like, unless you try it and you actually taste how much sugar is in stuff, you kind of just can't get a real feel for it. And it's gonna be weird going back to my food because I'll be expecting the sugar and it won't be there. How about
Here we
now?
come to save the day. Hooks and hammocks in the house.
I'll be sitting there going, why is this sauce not sweet enough? Why is this bun done it not taste like sugar? My food's gonna taste bland for like a good week before I get used to it again. Two things that shocked me though. In the first day when we went and got a burger, that Sonic drive-through with all the screens, I could not get my head around that. That blew me away. And then McDonald's, we went into McDonald's for breakfast with Chris and Kelly. And the sheer amount of breakfast items you guys have on the menu. We have like obviously your McMuffin and the sausage one. So you get one with bacon, one with sausage. And then hotcakes. After that, our breakfast menu is completely different. And I was standing there for like a good minute. Chris and Telly are like, "Do you know what you want?" I was like, "I'm reading all the options. Give me a minute." I was like, "We don't have this back home." And then you guys have options we don't have, and we have got things on breakfast menus that you guys don't have.
With
They're like, "Took me a minute to try and take it in."
yeah, that was my pre-race meal. Every race was a sausage McMuffin with cheese.
You used to have girls on roller skates to bring your food out to the car? No way.
Yeah,
That's like old diner stuff.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. I miss like when I was a kid, and because it was a factory town. I mean, Dad and them got up. Everyone, all the men it seemed got up early in the morning and went and had breakfast at the nearest little diner place. All of them were gone now.
Should have taken you to Outback to eat. I don't know what that means. Not here.
Outback is in
They're still
Australia.
fumigating for Aussie and bread. Oh, that's these are tough.
supposed to be an Australian restaurant.
Sounds like your own problem, Chris.
In name
You
alone.
willingly brought me into your house. It's your own problem. Yeah, that thing was amazing, Telly. Oh my Lord. And I had the smallest bowl out of everybody. And then these people came in. So Telly took me to this place where you get to like build a bowl of like, I don't know how to describe it, Telly. It's like you got to walk along and put ingredients into a bowl that you wanted like stir fried for yourself. And I had this like tiny little bowl because I'm like thinking, this is huge. I'm never going to eat all of this. And if I do, I'll be full. And we all went through and around and they were cooking our meal. And then these people came in behind us and their bowls were like, and I was like, oh my Lord, how can you eat all of that? And then Telly turns around and she goes, oh, that's just a small bowl. See those red bowls over there?
That's
You
why
can put
Americans
these
are
in
so
yours.
fat.
And I was like, oh my Lord. And then seeing it laid out on the cook stove beside our bowls, I was like, that is a humongous meal. What the hell? Kind
Man,
of shocked me.
it's a shame you didn't go to like a Shoney's or something that has one of them massive breakfast bars.
A Mongolian barbecue? No, it's like a Chinese thing. So like in the middle of this
Thing you can think
restaurant
of
was just like
from
this round
all
cook
the way
plate.
down to cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, it was just like this round cook plate. And you walked around the outside getting all your ingredients that you wanted in your meal. And that was fun because there was so much to choose from. And then you give them your bowl at the end and they like laid it out in a triangle on this cook stove and just cooked it all. And like I had mine here and then Telly's children's were like next to mine and Telly's around the plate. I don't know what to call it. And it was cool watching them cook our meals. And then, yeah, the people behind us had their meals thrown up, and ours looked like we were feeding kids compared to theirs. It was ridiculous. They had this, like, ours were like really thin and flat on the hot plate, and then theirs was like a huge wedge, and it was like,
Mainly
about
because it's free, actually, is probably why most people pile it on like that.
oh, I think you paid by weight of your
Oh, okay. I thought you
meal.
were talking about, yeah. I thought you were talking about like a buffet place.
Well, look, back home that would have been called a buffet, but you paid by the weight of your meal. It was so good. I wish that was if that was in Australia, that thing would be making mint. Chinese sushi place, hibachi. Yeah. There's a few places like that. I haven't been in a while. Oh, I would dig out there all the time. It was so good. Oh, my reminder gets off. Oh, I've got to go talk to Dad. I don't even know the time conversion right now. It'll be coming into the evening. Yeah, I've got to go talk to Dad before I go have breakfast. He sent me a message.
Now here in town, but when I worked at the cable company, it was like that. You could get, you'd put your salad in the bowl thing or whatever, and when you got up to the register, they'd weigh it. I know what you're talking about.
And J-Dog
I know
says
what
it's his birthday tomorrow, and he expects a heartfelt message from every single one of you telling him how great I am and what an opportunity he missed to go fishing with me at the gathering.
Oh, well, I better make a note. Tomorrow's J-Dog's birthday, or I'll forget, and then he'll be
I don't
mad at
even
me for
know
2 or 3
what that
months,
says,
and I won't get to talk to him, and he'll finally come around.
You
Let's
message
see.
J-Dog telling him how old he is? What's it like having a birthday from the 1770s, J-Dog?
Let's see here. That's going to be this.
If me, Curtis, and Eric end up going fishing, I'll catch a fish and then send it to you. Okay?
This one's for you. Hey, morning, Terry B. How are you, buddy?
You'll be 47? You old dog. Jeez. Start running backwards. You'll start rewinding your age. Don't have birthdays and you won't get old. Exactly, Terry. I like to say I'm 21 with so many years of experience. Keeps me out of trouble.
What do you mean if?
It puts the lotion on its. Oh, I thought that was a mask. I was going to say it puts the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again.
Wouldn't make anyone upset. You still have to get through security flying home. Look, at this rate, John, they're gonna evac me out because I'll be in so much trouble.
Yeah, it ain't too hard to put stuff in your luggage and get you arrested, you know.
What do you mean if you go fishing?
If we go fishing,
You should be saying when we go fishing.
I'm not in charge of that, though.
You have to learn. You're in America now. You take charge.
I take charge? Yeah, because yelling at
like you
Eric
should have
for how he
taken
hasn't put
charge
me
and you should have
fishing.
grabbed that first fish when you were on our boat.
Exactly.
Ladies of the house are on the boat.
You know,
Should have got
those are
fish.
not the rule. The rules are always guest first.
It has always been that way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's guest gets all the fish.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It doesn't roll right with me, so get over it. Offered to take you fishing when I was at
You're in
Ernie's, but he said
America
you
now,
don't like me.
buddy.
Ernie, Charles, explain yourself.
You're in America now.
Yeah, well, I
America.
still refuse to boss people around.
You play by our rules.
I didn't boss anybody around.
Not
Yeah, you
bossing,
did.
You got to take the first fish. That's
I
how it
even
works.
have Telly's backup to tell you that you bossed me around. Something shocking. At one point, you sounded like my dad. It was disgusting.
Somebody had you line
Well.
here so you didn't get in trouble.
When you don't listen, I have to get a little more assertive.
I wouldn't have to be like that.
I was listening, though.
I was listening. I just wasn't complying.
I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter who you are or how much I paid or you paid or whatever. I will never take the first fish when the lady of the house is on the boat. You cannot force me.
That is the dumbest rule I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Well, you can take it up with my dad.
No, I mean, we actually do that. When it's just me and Telly, Telly always gets first fish. But when we have a guest, it changes everything. The guest
Lisa,
is the
how you
important
doing?
part.
It only makes
Treat you
sense.
like a servant.
Exactly.
Well, I can't change who I am. See,
No, but
Telly
you can
says,
improve
I
who
do
you are.
recall him to shut your face mouth several times, right? And every time he said that, I said to him, can I help? You can shut your face mouth.
Yeah,
Every
that's how you
single time.
helped.
I barely spoke any words when I was with Chris and Telly.
Oh,
You
She's
don't
like
have to
most of the
tell
way
hard
home.
words.
You slept almost all the way home.
I hit a wall so hard. And then I nearly killed myself in the back seat of the car quietly.
But I thought she was going to strangle herself. She had a big red mark around her neck. Looked like somebody wrapped that seatbelt around her and pulled it tight.
Oh, it was funny. I'd fallen asleep in the chair, and probably through the road that we were driving on, I'd slid down the chair, but my neck had gotten caught on the seatbelt beside the headrest. I
Yeah,
nearly
see,
died in that back
Ernie
seat
knows.
quietly.
Ernie knows that you can't help. The guests don't work.
Well, you weren't raised in my house, so that's fine. I never pushed back whenever you told me no. It's not like I got up and forced it.
Because you knew better.
Ernie, you're supposed to say didn't, and I say did, so we keep going. No, I've had a great time with all of you.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we did. And
I
I've
am
had,
glad we decided against the pizza and did the Yummy Bowl because you're probably not going to see that anywhere else.
no, we don't have that in Australia at all. And I had pizza last night, so I can always get pizza. But your pizzas are weird too.
Shut up, Lisa.
Yeah. I saw my first bald eagle with Chris and Telly. That was cool. They're like on one side, they're fishing. And I'm just sitting here going, look at the eagle. Like a damn tourist. Oh, that was funny.
See, Lisa knows how to respond. I tell her to shut up. She tells me to shut up back.
Yeah, well, you didn't shut up though. So what was the point telling you that one?
No, I'm not shutting up now either.
Tara told Curtis she will jack his jaw if he touches her pole. I would pay money to see that.
Yeah, she told me that too, J-Dog.
But it's funny. I thought because I've seen so much in the first week that when I visited Chrissy and Ernie, like there wasn't much left to see. But even sitting with them, I saw my first cardinal. I saw the bunnies. I saw chipmunks. We went and saw some landmarks that were cool. I've seen it's like every person I've stayed with has their own set of first things for me. It was so good.
Oh my God. Make sure that's on film.
Yeah, like no one has seen that ass crack of Eric's. You see it through the screen all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
I should go and get them gifts today. I'm gonna buy Eric a belt with Velcro, so it doesn't matter what he's wearing. You can wear a belt. I don't know what I'd get Curtis.
M&M's.
An apple. There we go. Buy
M&M's.
Curtis an apple, and I buy Eric a belt.
So that means Curtis, and if we follow your rules, Curtis catches first fish.
Is he the lady of the house? Technically, it would be PR, but she's not on the boat.
Yeah.
So
Kelly said
technically,
Kelly said don't forget
fish
the
is
tractor.
free for all. Don't
Kelly
forget
said don't forget.
yeah, the
don't
tractor
forget the
was
tractor.
cool. The tractor was super cool. So
And
yeah,
your Bass Pro Shops.
the Bass Pro Shop, that was a first. My brother is so jealous of me right now. He's like, go back there. I want to have a look. And I was like, nope, I'm not turning around for you. He expects me to FaceTime him while I'm walking around Bass Pro.
Oh, there's one there in
Oh, yeah.
Cincinnati.
So I was like, nope, sorry, snooze you lose. It's gonna be cold on the water. I expect it to be. It was cold here last night. It was freezing.
Oh, yeah, her
But when-
first tractor.
When are you guys going fishing?
Hopefully tomorrow.
All right. I
Today
expect to see a live stream.
Everything. Well, I mean, that's up to Eric and Curtis. I can't control that.
Or tell them to set one up. I may be out on the water tomorrow, depending on what time you guys are out, and I can join you.
We'll go talk to Eric and Curtis. I can't tell them what to do.
You tell them what to do.
No,
Yeah, that's
they're not
big.
mine.
Oh, but you can tell them you ain't going to catch your first fish. Okay.
No, PR's not on the boat. She's the lady
No,
of the
I'm just
house.
saying,
So fish is a free for all.
you can't,
Curtis
you
and Eric
can't tell
tomorrow.
them what to do, but you can tell us what to do. Okay.
I didn't tell you diddly squat, Buggy.
I'm talking about fishing with Chris and Telly.
I didn't tell them what to do either.
You wouldn't catch your first fish.
Lady was on the boat.
I'm just saying, you were telling them what to do.
Yeah, because they were going to break my rule.
It ain't
It's
your boat.
your
You
rules.
don't have no rules on his boat.
Well, that's
You
too bad.
don't have no rules on his boat.
Look,
I should have
PR is
pulled
going to
the-
be at home, possibly.
I should
If
have
she's
pulled
at
the I'm
home,
the captain card.
Yep.
if PR doesn't come fishing with us, then the lady of the house is at home,
Yep. You
and
should
There you
all
go.
fish will be free for all.
Telly said, tell Eric and Curtis that Telly wants them to go live. so she can watch you fish, and they'll do it.
Can't you guys tell them that? I think if Telly's shouting down the phone at Erica Curtis, it would have more impact.
Well, I'm sure one of them's watching right now.
Yeah, they can hear it.
More than likely.
I think Eric will not go because it's too cold for him. I don't know.
Temperature supposed to drop or something? It's not that damn cold.
Well, I can't judge it because
Dude, it ain't.
this temperature reminds me of our
47
winter.
here. That's cold.
It doesn't really get much colder than
For
this
May.
back home. So I can't really judge it on how cold it's going to get. But when I'm turning blue and I'm shivering in my chair, then it's cold.
Fishing in the evening, I see.
Yeah, 48 degrees. Actually, I lie. I've got my thermostat set on 85. It was on 72 in here last night.
Oh my
I was
God, I
freezing.
would die. 85.
85?
Man.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
I wouldn't be able to breathe if it was 85 in
neither.
there.
It was on 72 when I walked in.
I'm like a 78 guy in the wintertime.
It was on 72. It felt like someone had the air conditioning on. I was like, no, we're not doing this. So I pumped it up to 85, and it's okay. We was going to take my father-in-law fishing because he's up here for the weekend, but it's too cold for him. Everyone's saying it's cold, but I'm like, it's nice winter weather.
Yeah, but it ain't winter here.
Yeah, I know, but this is winter back home. I'm like, it's
It
beautiful.
should be late spring, getting ready to go towards summer.
Oh, really?
All right, well, I got to get back to work.
You at work today?
Go earn your
Yeah.
dollar. Be good, be safe.
Then when you're leaving Sunday,
Yes, sir.
and you're flying out of where?
I fly out of Columbus back down to Dallas.
That's right. You said that, Columbus.
And
I
then
couldn't
from
remember.
Dallas to Sydney. And then from Sydney to Brisbane. And then from Brisbane, it's like a 3-hour car ride home.
Wow, it's a lot of traveling.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm used to it.
Only live once.
That's it. Well, I mean, when I fly back home to Italy, that's a 21-hour flight. So I'm used to the traveling because we can't fly into Trieste. We
I
have to
don't
fly
think
into
you wanna go
Rome
to
and then
Italy right
transfer
now.
from Rome to Florence and then drive from
I'm not,
Florence.
I am not looking forward to our flight to Italy.
You will
Yeah,
do
you don't want to go
fine.
to Italy right now.
You will do
What?
fine.
We're going in end of July.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to Italy itself, or you're just stopping in there?
No,
Well,
we're
we're getting on a cruise.
Yeah,
mm-hmm. They're seeing my hometown,
it's
or parts of it.
it's in kind of a bad way right now.
Italy?
Yeah,
No, not quite.
or Paris, France, Italy.
Paris, yeah, but that's on the other side of Italy for them. They're
Oh,
flying
yeah.
into Florence. Florence is on the east coast. France is on the west.
Oh, I was
France
just thinking
is the one in
Italy,
trouble,
Italy.
not Italy.
I didn't think different sides or nothing like that. I was just thinking the whole thing. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
They're coming in onto the east coast
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
into Florence, and then I think you catch your cruise from Florence or Venice.
Venice, I believe.
Venice. Okay, well maybe you won't be coming into Florence.
I don't know. Telly knows all that details. I just go.
I don't know.
I'm with you. You just tell me where to be at what time.
Yeah, but they are on the east coast, up in the cove, in the bay as we call it, and they'll get on their ship there, and then they go to Greece. So they're like coming away from France. If I don't do a live tomorrow, please be safe. I will. I'll text you before I leave. I'll let you know I got on my plane on time. It's not so much the getting to Columbus that I'm worried about. It's the transfer from Columbus flight to Dallas. With Columbus, I come in as a domestic flight, and then I have to get my luggage, run it over to international, and get to my gate to get on the Dallas plane to Sydney. I think I got like 55 minutes to do that transaction.
There's
And
no way I'd
Dallas
let them
Airport
schedule my
is
stuff that
massive.
close. I'd be like, nope, we got to set up a different schedule.
Mm. I
So
don't
you
have a
got
choice.
you saw Texas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio, right?
Tennessee.
Texas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio.
Yes.
Right. 5 states on one trip. It's not bad.
Yeah. I
She didn't
almost
really
went
get
up
to
to
see Texas,
Michigan.
so she just flew in. That
Almost saw
was-
Michigan as well. That was a detour we were figuring out if I could make. But I couldn't. That's okay.
Yeah, that'd be a long way.
Next year, I'm thinking of going to see the West Coast because I got friends over there too. I got friends everywhere, if I'm honest. So next year might be California, Oregon, Washington, maybe
Kelly
up
said
Canada.
Kelly said we'll fly into Venice and stay for a few days. Then we're on to the Greek Isle by cruise.
Oh, okay. So it's Venice and not Florence. Yeah. They'll sail past my hometown. You guys will go past the Horn as you go over to the Greek Isles. Earl, Jake.
All right, I gotta go.
Barbie.
All right,
bye.
see you, bye.
Yeah, West Coast. See Earl, Jake. I've got Barbie. I've got Brandon. We've got in California. I've got 3 other friends I want to see before I head out their way. And then in Canada, I have Fish, Ontario, and a few other people to see. I might do a West Coast next year. I'm not sure. Or I could go East Coast, and go up to start at New York, see family first, and then slowly float my way down.
Yeah, you're not going to want to go to New York.
Why? I've got family there.
Do a little research.
It doesn't matter what's going on. My family's still there.
Yeah, that's true. Are they in the city or the state? Just part of the state.
They're just off New York City. They're on Long Island.
No, it's still part of New York City. Yeah, I mean, to people like me.
I think they try and stay out of the city as much as they can.
Yeah. It's not good there right now.
No, I know.
I got a bad stuffy nose today, man.
But then Odette wants to fly because she saw me off on the plane. She wants to go on a plane. So I'm thinking I might actually do a domestic trip and take her down south and take her to the snow or something like that. And stay like in Tasmania for like 2 weeks with her. I don't know.
Tasmania. I have to laugh every time you say Tasmania because all I know about Tasmania is the Tasmanian devil from the Bugs Bunny cartoons. That's all I know about.
Well, I mean, they're still vicious in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I might do both the domestic trip with Odette and then come over a year later. I don't know. I really want to come in the fall. So I might not come this time next year. I might come a little bit later because I want to see if I go to New York. I can go up there and see all
I'm
the
getting
colors.
ready to adult myself here in a little bit.
Lisa's going
I
to
would
do
enjoy it.
Yeah. I don't know what I'll do. I haven't decided yet. I figured I'd get this holiday done before I think about the next one.
Yep.
I'm gonna love yous and leave yous because I am absolutely starving and all I can smell is bacon and eggs.
There's no way I could have sit there that long if I smelled bacon. I'm like, I gotta go, guys. Sorry. Bye.
More control, buddy.
I don't have none when it comes to bacon.
Your bacon is different to our bacon, I've noticed. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. Even when we went to breakfast at McDonald's with Chris and Telly, I got like a bacon and egg bagel because I was like, that sounds delicious. But back, like, I got this like weird looking ration of bacon on that bagel. Where back home, I was like, you're gonna get like a full piece of proper bacon, short crust. So you get like the short bit and then the round at the end. And they'll just double that up and put it on your muffin or whatever you get. Like you get a proper piece of bacon. I don't know what you guys were serving. Bring you to breakfast? No, sir. 6 claims to get the paperwork done on. Jeepers, Lisa. That sounds boring as dust.
Yeah. Mark said, bring us with you to breakfast.
No,
Yeah, Mark said, bring us with you.
no. I refuse to eat on camera. You guys know that.
Oh, you don't have to point the camera out. You point us out, but people.
Oh, yeah, because that won't get me in trouble. Excuse me, ma'am. Could you look in the camera while you eat?
No, it's a public place. You're allowed to film in any public place,
I'm not filming.
but you're allowed to.
I might be allowed to. That doesn't mean that I agree with it.
You're definitely not an American.
Definitely not.
No, Americans be like, I don't care. I'll film if I want to. Shut up. This is America. This is America.
Yeah,
Shut up.
Well, different lives, different etiquette rules.
Yeah.
That would be funny though, sitting my camera down and saying, excuse me, ma'am, can you look into this camera while you eat? Oh, that would be funny.
No, you just pointed out towards the room, not at a particular person.
No, I refuse. You guys got better shit to do with your day than sitting there listening to me eat. And watching a whole bunch of
I
streams.
gotta go too. So yeah, I'm with you.
All right. All right. Be good, be safe.
Have a safe trip if I don't see you before then. Have a safe trip if I don't see you before then. Be careful.
I will. I promise.
Remember, not everybody's nice and trustworthy in America.
Oh, I know that.
Okay.
We have the same rule back home.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of people will give you the benefit of the doubt first in
Yeah,
Australia.
well, here they'll get the people in America are so good at making up stories that you'll want to believe, but then you figure out afterwards, oh man, that was all bullshit. He was lying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's not so in Australia. Australia is still
It's like a common practice here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Australia is still kind of like lead with honesty first. There's not many people in Australia that will lead with deception automatically.
My favorite one has been, I'm pulling the gas station. Somebody walk up to me and say, hey man, can you give me a couple dollars for gas? I got all the way over here and I don't have enough gas to get home. And I always say the same thing. Well, why in the hell did you leave the house knowing you ain't got enough gas to get back home? That's the stupidest thing I ever seen. And so that is my answer. No, I ain't give you no money. I'm not going to reward your stupidity.
I don't even think that would happen in Australia. Clean the gutters. What are you doing?
It only happens once because they get, well, you're an asshole. No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. That doesn't happen in Australia. And if it does, you know it's legitimate.
Mm-hmm.
If people are going to ask you for dollars, they'll just say that they don't have enough money. They won't make an excuse about gas or something like that.
Yeah. Now,
no, it is not, Mark. That is a very big lie.
Counting out change, and I got money. I'll tell them, man, put your change up. I'll get that. Just because I've been the guy counting out his change before. But that's different because they're not asking for anything.
Yeah, Mark, no one in Australia walks around and says that. That is highly shameful. It's just a few people making a whole pile of noise saying that that's how it happens. It doesn't. If I walked down the street and called someone the C word as a greeting, I'd be punched in the head. No one calls each other that word. Unless you're yelling at someone with aggression because they've done something horrific, no one uses that word. It's still offensive. Anyway, I'm going to go feed my face.
All
I
right.
will roll on you later.
See ya.
Bye.
You know, it's 8:20, guys. I'm gonna have to shut this down too. I actually got to do stuff today. Cleaning leaves out of the rain gutter. Come on over. I'll put you to work doing that here too. But I'm a good show, man. I'm glad I've done a live day. It was a lot of fun. And hopefully I'll talk to all of you again soon. Maybe somebody will go live fishing later or something. All right. We're going to end before the C word comes out. Later.